Right, beautiful. All right, good time. Oh, mercy. You ready for me? Oh, mercy. I'm never created yet. Seriously. Oh, my goodness. Documents. Oh, mercy, mercy. Today is what, Thursday? Queen JW is having some issues with her electricity in her area. So unfortunately, she might not be here. So how's everyone doing? Everyone is all right? Yeah, nice, nice. Well, at least King Carlton is all right. And where's Queen Lily Lane? I'm not seeing Queen Lily Lane at all. Queen Lily Lane, answer your name. You have to scroll. Yes, Queen Lily Lane is in attendee. Why is she in attendee? Why should I click on the first link? Queen Lily Lane. Stop clicking on the second link and click on the speaker link. Okay, I'll clear out all of the persons in attendee. Mhm. I am doing good. I was wondering where you were. You were missing in action. No, that's because you're not clicking on the speaker link. You're clicking on a different link. So you end up in attendee. Mm. You're ending up in attendee. So I just collect you from attendee. Mm. You are most welcome. All right. So let's see this one. All right. So Lillian is present and Carlton is present and Alfred. Okay. All right. I see you. Okay. All right, let me just get this side of the tracks working. Mhm. Okay. Yes. Okay. Today is the fourth. All right. That one start already. Focus. Recording. Start recording. All right. Peace, blessings, enough, holy, plenty, a lot of love to all our global brand ambassadors, kings and queens in the house, and those watching on YouTube or the various social media platforms. It has been a wonderful pleasure to be a part of this wonderful family that is here on Deep Dive April 4, 2024. The three fours clash. Wonderful. And so we just want to welcome everyone, welcome one and all, welcome each and every one, and we thank you for making it Deep Dive, globally changing lives. Our theme song is rendered to us from our Queen Loretta Shadari from Germany, international recording artist, and of course the image or the video that is put together with that wonderful music video done by Loretta Shadari. It is fortunately depicting, of course, in it to win it, and the vision to reality from Ash Mufareh. And so take a look, and I hope it will or has and will inspire you all. So without any further ado, we will turn to the theme song by Lerato Shadari. Wonderful. All right. Thank you very much, Loretta Shadari. That was awesome, 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 awesome. All right. Okay. We want to move right into our mindset, which is very, very important. Very important. And as you know, Deep Dive and Dream Team holds the mindset of tantamount importance, very important, because we believe without the mindset in life, because a lot of us think that the mindset is just indigenous to unpassive, but I need to let you know that the mindset is not indigenous to unpassive. The mindset is really about how you look at things, how you how your belief system works, whether it is positive or negative, etc., etc. So it is based on a number of things in respective to where the mindset is concerned. So what really is the mindset? What really is it? The mindset is a set of subconscious thinking pattern that shape the way we perceive reality, or perceive things, or perceive our life, perceive how we live, perceive what we do and how we do it in life. Our beliefs and assumptions are what cause these thinking patterns. These beliefs and assumptions can influence our behavior in a positive or in a negative way. It really just depends on the mindset. For example, look at John. John studied very hard. He's a bright boy, very creative individual, but he struggles with self-doubt and a belief he isn't very bright, even though he does well at school. But that is how he perceives himself. And so this is what is known as a fixed mindset. John's way of thinking prevents him from believing in himself and his ability to learn new skills. The opposite is a growth mindset. So you either have a fixed mindset or you have a growth mindset, where individuals believe that their intelligence isn't fixed. From this perspective, success comes from effort and learning from their mistakes, because mistake will happen, flaws will happen. So it's just how you view these mistakes and how you view these flaws. So why is mindset important in life? Let us look at why mindset is important. And this has to do also with business. Mindset shapes how we respond to setback. And this is any setback, any type or form of setback, or a rocky relationship. And a relationship is not just a person looking for a life partner. Your relationship with your parents, your relationship with your siblings, your relationship with your relatives, your relationship with your co-worker, your relationship with your business partner, your relationship with your neighbors, your relationship with people that you meet when you're walking down the street, when you're driving, road rage. It has to do everything, everything. Mindset is very, very important as it relates to your being on this planet. Thus, simply by the way we think can direct our lives in opposite directions. Instead of failing in business or failing in life until one succeed, many of us won't even try. Look at Sir Edison. He tried 1,000 times. Oh my goodness. 1,000 times. Which means if he was to try once per day to get that light bulb to work, then you're talking about more than a year. Guys, 365 days make 1 year. So therefore it will be more than 2 years. Because it's 365 days make a year. And I'm sure that he's testing this thing. He doesn't feel one time a day. He maybe feel, to get the thing going and what have you and putting everything together. He maybe try once every 2 days or 3 days, or maybe once a week when he maybe just started. So most definitely it took more than or approximately in that, about a year or two at least, right? But he tried and failed and failed, get up, brush off, and tried again. Now, most of us won't even bother. There is no failure, only feedback. Look at it that way. So when you try something and it never works, look at it as a feedback, not as a failure. Look at it as a feedback. You are giving yourself a feedback. And that feedback is that this and this with this and that and this don't work. Don't need to try it again. So therefore, that is your feedback, not your failure. However, those with a fixed mindset will avoid failure at all costs. But failure is a part of life. Because they see it as a reflection of their insecurity. It is important to know that everyone has a fixed mindset in certain areas, but the different type of mindset work on a spectrum. One person could have a strong positive mindset, but a poor money mindset. Another might have a millionaire, but I carry a ton of fear and worry around with them. So it is good that you have a positive mindset in this area, but in another area, it's failure. And it's merely because of fear. And so, just because someone looks accomplished doesn't mean that they are happy and fulfilled. It's all about balance and perspective. Let us have the balance that we need to go through life and to go through unpassive. So, there are many types of mindset, many types. We're just going to look at a few um, of them tonight or this evening. The first one we want to look at is the growth mindset. The growth mindset. The growth mindset is possible the queen of them all. That's because each mindset either empowers growth or keep a person fixed or stuck. So, specifically, people with a growth mindset are constant learners. They believe they can improve their intelligence through effort and feedback. Let us improve. This is where the brain grows new neutral connections that change the way they think and behave. The opposite of growth mindset is fixed mindset. These individuals think they have to get everything perfect the first time that they try. And if they don't get it right the first time that they try, it's a failure and they finish, give up, leave it alone, can't bother. They are non-learners because they don't believe they can change. So it's all about fear, lot of fear, lot of fear. And that was a growth mindset. The growth mindset needs to be coupled with a positive mindset. That's number two. Positive mindset. People with a positive mindset have an optimistic outlook on life, seeing the good in any situation. And that, as you know, comes from Mr. Mufareh himself. Look at the positive instead of the negative. The hallmark of this mindset is trusting oneself and trusting others. And yes, others will take advantage, but only positive coupled with love that will prosper eventually. It's not about being ignorant of life's struggle, but the ability to see the positive side of negative situations. Even when they are faced with adversity, they remain hopeful, believing a positive outcome must be possible. And yes, a positive outcome must and will be positive, will be possible, because good always overcome bad. Always. At the end, it might look like it's a long struggle, and you're going through a long struggle, but there is always light at the end of that dark tunnel. The opposite is a negative mindset. Its characteristics and pessimistic outlook is focused on the worst case scenario. A pessimistic mindset is often learned response common in people with learned helplessness. This condition is best described in the story about the baby elephant tied to a peg in the ground. The baby elephant tries to break free, but it isn't strong enough and eventually gives up. Even when the elephant is older and stronger, he remains stuck because he has learned from a young age that it isn't possible to break free. I want you to break free, and you're not breaking free because you believe that how you were grown and your belief system that is passed on to us while we were in our infancy stage. A lot of people have not broken free from that or from those, as it were, generation curse, pessimism that has been plaguing the family for years. The third mindset is money mindset. The money mindset centers around the accumulation of wealth through assets. People with this mindset make strategic investment and focus on spending money wisely. In the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, the author, which is Robert Kiyosaki, which we have been hammering in most of our presentations, one of the good books to read, explain this mindset very well. Robert explores the difference between rich people and poor people by this little boy's two dad. His biological dad, which was the poor dad, and his best friend dad, which was the rich dad. In a nutshell, rich people make their money work for them and acquire assets. Whereas poor people and middle class work for money and acquire liabilities. They think they are assets, but unfortunately, they are liabilities. The opposite of a money mindset is financial neglect. And that is why a lot of people do not have a budget. And I think Queen Miriam and King Dr. John and King Dr. Dion and some others that deals merely with this financial aspect of money management has hammered that a lot. The failure to seek ways to increase their income. And yes, a lot of people do that by having 4, 5, 6 jobs. And, we always talk about Mamadou, King Mamadou. But anyway, that's the next thing. But let us let our money work for us. 4, abundance mindset. The abundance mindset is where people with an abundance mindset have a belief that there is always enough to go around. And that is where Ashley Mufareh wants all of our mindset to be. That God has created abundance. Yes, unfortunately, a few people is hoarding it. But soon and very soon, a lot of us is going to break free. This includes things such as health, love, money, time, and focus. Adopting this mindset means recognizing these aspects arise intentionally, not externally. They don't really, they, they don't rely on a relationship to feel love or need $1 million to feel rich. Instead, they focus on what they do have and feel a sense of prosperity coming from within. And I think we talk about two gentlemen, one named John and one named James. And James get $150,000 a year, and at the end of the year, John ends up with zero, and maybe even in red, with $150,000 income. But John makes only 50,000, only 50K a year. At the end of the year, he ends up with 25 to $30,000 in assets, in liquid. So that is the abundance mindset. And five, and I think Queen Miriam dealt with this one last year in the whole month of, of last month, the whole month of March was gratitude, a mindset of gratitude. The gratitude mindset is closely related to the abundance mindset. People with this mental attitude are attractive of what they already have instead of, sorry, they are appreciative of what they already have instead of worrying about what's missing. Let me say that again. Let me read that again. The gratitude mindset is closely related to the abundance mindset. People with this mental attitude are appreciative of what they already have instead of worrying about what is missing or what they don't have. That is the gratitude mindset. Adopt this mindset. Try to stay grounded and realize that everything happens in the present moment. It's fine to dream about a better life, but the focus is on loving the process instead of escaping the pain of dissatisfaction. Let me say that again, because that is very important. And this is where we are in our passive. It's fine to dream about a better life, but the focus is on loving the process instead of escaping the pain of dissatisfaction. The opposite of gratitude mindset is the sense of never feeling satisfied with oneself or their abilities. They often have high expectation. Nothing is wrong with having high expectation, which can leave them feeling ungrateful and unfulfilled. So, try not to feel ungrateful. Look at what you have. First of all, you have the breath of life. You have a roof over your head. You have food, you have water. Some people don't have clean drinking water. So if you have clean drinking water, be grateful that you have clean drinking water. And don't worry about not having lemonade. Don't worry about that. You have clean drinking water. Be grateful for that. I thank you very much. And so let me just go over those 5. There are a few more. Maybe the next time we will look at those others. So first and foremost, the growth mindset. Then you have the positive mindset, money mindset, abundance mindset, and gratitude mindset. Let us recognize that all these mindset promotes a good, healthy lifestyle. So mindset, the right mindset is very good to have for this life that we are living in. I thank you very much. I really appreciate that you took the time out to listen to today's mindset. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. And well, quickly before we go over to the next presentation, is there any comments on the mindset? This is actually teaching. All right, yes, go ahead. Queen Dr. Tunishai Ford. Excellent presentation. Excellent. I thought you broke that down. Excellent. You know, very provoking. I really appreciate you putting it, presenting it like that. You did an excellent job. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. Wonderful. Thank you very much, Queen Dr. T. First Lady Queen Dr. Benny. Yeah. Dr. Derek, I want to take this special moment to really thank you. But before I do that, I just want to thank our Heavenly Father for bringing you. Yeah. We do understand that Queen Jacqueline was not available, but you decided to say, hey, you cannot allow this mindset to go without saying something. And we want to really thank you for stepping up. We appreciate you and we love you. Thank you, Dr. Derek. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much, First Lady Queen Dr. Benny. All right, so no more hands. So we are going to go over to the next presentation. And of course, this presentation is based on requests from the man with the plan with the herbs. And most definitely, he's a gentle soul, a loving individual, a person that cares a lot about people, and he focuses on the healthy mindset, healthy mindset. And of course, this is none other than King Joseph. So, without any further ado, we will now turn the mic over to our presenter, our next, second and final presenter, which is King Joseph, and he's going to talk to us about bay leaf. Bay leaf. Over to you, King Joseph.
Thank you, Dr. David. Thank you, Dr. Patience, and thank you to all the leaders. Um, just as you said, God gave us abundance of everything. He gave us clean water, He gave us food, He gave us the bodies that we have. Sometimes we don't know why we have certain problems. We have to return back to Him. So, what we are presenting here is for us to take reason over it. It's not scientifically proven. That is what we have to tell you because you have to make your own findings, help with your doctor, primary doctors before you go into anything. I am going to bring up the presentation. Just want to share my screen. You able to see? Are you seeing?
Yes, we can see. Yes, sir.
Okay. So we want to talk about BAYLEAF today, and we see it is green. So everything that is green is used, not all. You have to be careful what is green. Um, leaves are mostly used for nutritional purposes, just like fruits, nuts, seeds. Leaves are more of preparing the food to be stored in the seeds that will be used by the plant when it is sown in the soil. So when the leaves are there, they are cooking the food that is stored in the seed. And when we take the seed and plant it, it gives up that food to let that plant have life. And God created us, He didn't give us the possibility of getting our own from the ground. We don't have roots. We have to get it from the leaves and from the plants, and that is the plants, the seeds, and the nuts. So let us go ahead with the daily. We find the green bay leaves, that those are the fresh, and then we have the dry bay leaves. One can use either of the two, depending on where you are. If you can get the fresh, that's good. If you have the dry, that's good. We actually know more of the dry than the fresh. You find a lot of restaurants and even in our kitchens where you cook things like spaghetti, like uh, fried rice and all that, you find the bay leaf and they take it out. It gives the flavor, it gives all what you need, and then they take it out when they are eating. That's one. So what is the bay leaf? Bay leaf, also known as laurel, is a spice commonly used to flavor soups and meat dishes for its light herbal flavor. It has a lot of flavor, and it gives flavor to all the soups that we cook, stews, and meat, chicken, fish. When we use bay leaf, it gives good flavor to it. It is sometimes sold in stores in a powder or as a fresh leaf, but it is most often found as a dry whole leaf. The last time I said that when you powder any leaf or even the nuts, you powder it, it starts losing its strength. So I do not actually advise people to buy the powder. Now I think you should buy the whole leaf. If you want to powder it yourself, you can do it. So different variations of bay leaf. Um, that is the section that we should take very seriously because we have a lot of variation of bay leaf and we actually do not know which one to buy. And when we go to the market, we ask for bay leaf, they just give it to us, we buy it. You have the California bay leaf, you have the Indian bay leaf, you have the Indonesian bay leaf, you have the Mexican bay leaf, you have the West Indian bay leaf. But the one that is very useful is the Turkish bay leaf, so which is called the Durius nobilis. So if you go to the market to buy the bay leaf, you should take note of that. What is bay leaf? Continue. The herb, commonly known as the bay leaf, can come from a variety of different trees, as I've just informed you. One of the more widely known sources is the bay laurel tree. That is the nobilis tree. That is the one that is very good for you to use. Each variety of bay leaf has a slightly different taste. Bay leaves may be used fresh, dried, or ground, or whole. Fresh bay leaves may also be found in the product section of some markets. Since fresh bay leaves don't last long, they are not as common as the dried ones. So it's very difficult, except you go to an area where the farmer is producing it and bringing it directly to the market. Bay leaves should not be consumed whole. You cannot take that bay leaf and tear it or chew it. The leaf remains intact and cannot be digested. So if you take it into your system, that is the side effect that you have. It will give you wounds. It is not good to be used. That's why you find that they always boil it and take it out. It may become lodged in the throat or cause damage into the intestinal tract. So we should take that note. Chopped or ground bay leaves are likely safe when consumed in amounts typically found in food. It is also possibly safe when taken medicinally for short periods of time. Just like I said last time with the drink that I showed you from Negro pepper, the hibiscus, and the clove, the clove, the bay leaf. When I prepare it, I use it for 2 weeks. I stay away from it. Then I come back after 2 weeks. I allow my body to send out that before I bring it. Same thing with bay leaf. You don't have to take it continuously. You have to take it, stop, and then continue. Traditional facts. Bayleaf or bay laurel is a culinary herb obtained from the small evergreen tree Laurus nobilis. This plant is native to the Mediterranean region and enjoys widespread cultivation in the warm climate of the southern United States. Is the most important that we can look for. In ancient times, bell had decorative uses as a symbol for prosperity, fame, and victory, and possessed protective powers, and thus was planted near homes to prevent lightning strikes. Well, I don't want to go into that because this is coming like some sort of spiritual. I just put that because I know if you go to do your own findings, you will find it. I know I visited a country in West Africa sometimes. When I entered the house, they had uh, lemon all over, cake all over. I didn't understand it. I saw a table knife, one and took it, and the people were all surprised that I picked it. But when I found out, they told me, oh, they put it there for it to drive away uh, spirits or whatever. This is almost the same thing. I'm not into that one. I just want to give you the one that will help us. So, as a culinary herb, it flavors numerous cuisines of Turkey, India, Italy, and France. It is common component in the French mixture of herbs, bouquet garni, and is added to many dishes during cooking. So if you are in Europe, you go to Italy, you go to France, you go to all of those places. Anyway, you know when you go to Europe, France, Italy, Spain, and so forth, they eat a lot of steak, the cheese, and you will find that they use very a lot. So health benefits. It provides antioxidants. This is why I think we should take serious note about. It provides antioxidants. Bay leaves have been studied for their antioxidant properties. These properties help protect against oxidative stress caused by free radicals. The phytochemicals in bay leaf include flavonoids and proanthocyanidins. That's a hard word. Two, it may provide antibacterial and antimicrobial protection. Bay leaf contains antibacterial and antimicrobial properties. These effects These effects have been shown against Staphylococcus aureus, Staphylococcus intermedius, Klebsiella, pneumonia, and all coli and all those things. So it is almost like, let me say, it's a antibiotic because it is antibacterial, antimicrobial. So it is a natural antibiotic. That's how I can put it. It may prevent against some cancers, especially the colon cancers, breast cancers, and so forth. So preliminary research suggests that extracts from bay leaves may help prevent early events in colorectal cancers. Bay leaf may inhibit cancer cells grown in breast cancers and leukemia. So we find the colon cancer, we have the breast cancer, and leukemia. That is very good. That is where bay leaf can work very well. Health benefits continue. Number 4, immune system health. Bay leaf is a good source of vitamin A, vitamin B6, and vitamin C. These vitamins are all known to support a healthy immune system. Number 5, digestive aid. Bay leaf tea can help ease bouts of upset stomach. The tea is also very aromatic, which can help relieve digestive issues as well as sinus pressures or stuffy nose. Many uses of bay leaf and its oil in traditional and folk medicines have been documented. These include as treatment of respiratory disorders and infectious gastrointestinal discomfort and irregularity, diarrhea and amoria, and as an emetic stimulant and diuretic, to name just a few. So it is very useful for the digestive tract from the mouth right down.
Peace, blessings, not only plenty, a lot of love to you.
Control type 2 diabetes. There is limited
How you doing?
calories in baby, therefore less sugar. Evidence
Blessings.
suggests that daily benefits
BAYLEAF.
type 2 diabetes, also known as diabetes mellitus.
I am blessed and fabulously favored.
It's believed that herbs such as bay leaf can help control blood sugar and fats in the bloodstream. So it's
Atlanta.
those who have diabetes, you can use it. While you can use it often to cut down the sugar.
She is here now.
Oh, wonderful.
Benefits continue.
Nice. So why are you coming from the airport on the train?
Some research shows that daily injection
That's a lot of work.
reduce blood cholesterol.
It's a lot of work.
Increases good cholesterol level.
That's a lot of work.
You know, when we go to the hospital, they always check our cholesterol, especially.
To go to the airport on the train.
But it contributes to mostly bone, nerve, and eye health. Bay leaf is
That's a lot of work to go on the airport with the train.
Tablespoon. Magnesium is responsible for numerous functions like muscles and bones, among others.
All right, if you say so. I tried it once and but I tell you it was a headache.
Immune function, vision, and the reproduction among other processes. So bay leaf as number 9 is in the treatment of respiratory events.
All right.
The aroma of bay leaf is described as woodsy.
Joseph talking about BAYLEAF.
And kind. When
Joseph talking about BAYLEAF.
a scent of metal and licorice is
BAYLEAF.
and its flavor is considered astringent and bitter. The essential oil from
okay, all right.
is used for
good to see you. Good to see you again, Veronica.
Tea is also very aromatic, which can help
wonderful
sinus
blessings. Lick a bit.
Number 9. And then we'll go to the nutritional facts of bay leaf. Nutritional facts: bay leaf is a good source of vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamins B6, calcium, iron, and magnesium. A humble teaspoon of bay leaf will give us 5.5 calories. It also has protein, 0.1 grams, fat 0.1 grams, carbohydrate 1.3 grams. So bay leaves also contain small amounts of many vitamins and the minerals. The most prevalent are the calcium, the copper, iron, magnesium, and manganese. Yes, we talked of manganese already. It also has vitamin A, it has vitamin B6, it has vitamin C, it has riboflavin, riboflavin, and zinc. So things to remember, bay leaf is relatively high in iron, with 0.8 milligrams per tablespoon. Iron is an essential mineral. The type of iron in bay leaf is the plant form of iron, which is non-heme iron. Consuming foods that are rich in vitamin C can help this iron, which is in bay leaf, to be absorbed into your system. Bay leaf is a nutritious herb that adds flavor without adding fat, sodium, or sugar. Bay leaf is low in calories, but high in iron, vitamin A, and magnesium. So, storage and safety. Storage and security. Many people store bay leaf in their spice cabinet. However, some say that freezing bay leaf is the preferred way of storing this herb. Many chefs recommend storing bay leaves in the freezer because the leaves retain more flavor when frozen than they are when they store them in a cold, dry space, which is just what I was saying. It also loses its flavor when it is stored there. And then the way of preparation, you can add bay leaf or dried whole bay leaf to many savory dishes during simmering. However, many cooks feel that ground bay leaf are too strong and prefer to use a whole leaf when cooking. Then discard the leaf before serving. So this is the bay leaf. I have a video to it. I hope. Okay, I have a video to it, and it will give you more information to what that have given. And I want you to listen to it.
Always known it's supposed to have decreased nutritional content, making bay leaf tea because when you're making bay leaf tea, this is really kind of lame. So if you want to enjoy the benefits of bay leaf tea, it's always best to bring some other friends to the party to help spruce up the flavor of bay leaf tea. Something can be as simple as adding lemons, 3 or 4 bay leaves. That's right. It's like peppermint, gooseberry, lavender, whatever floats your boat. Make sure not to steep it longer than 3 to 5 minutes, otherwise it'll probably get overpriced. Enjoy the digestion benefits. As far back as the time of the ancient Greeks and Romans, bay leaf tea was used to help with digestion, and by most accounts, that is its primary benefit. According to bay leaves give relief from abdominal pain, gastrointestinal infections, flatulence, constipation, and even diarrhea. The enzyme for the bay leaves are So if you're doing just a little too much, bay-leaf tea might be the answer for you. Being a diuretic, bay-leaf tea also helps you relieve toxins from the body, helping not only the gastrointestinal system, but your kidneys as well. A 2014 study showed that bay-leaf can also help with kidney stones by reducing the amount of the evil bacteria known as urine. Respiratory benefits. Speaking of bacteria, according to the Biological and Pharmaceutical Bulletin, bay-leaves have great antibacterial properties, which make it ideal for helping with coughs and colds. Bay-leaf's primary respiratory benefits are believed to be strongest when using it as a focus or sound. Bay-leaf tea is about sweating. Is this good? Going to break a fever? Just since, yeah, air health. Dandruff or dry skin got you down? While there is a lack of scientific evidence for this, there is a good amount of anecdotal evidence asserting that bay-leaf tea can help with dry skin, or more specifically, dandruff. One way of doing this is by making some bay-leaf tea, but this time, don't add anything else to it. Since you'll then rub the tea into your scalp once you're done shampooing, keeping that scalp healthy and avoiding dandruff. Antimicrobial and antioxidant properties. Bay-leaf contains about 80 helpful compounds for your health. Don't mind all the scientific names, they're great for you. One study conducted at North Carolina A&T University showed how bay-leaf is helpful against the dreaded salmonella and E. coli. Its massive antioxidants are also helpful for fighting off diseases and boosting your immune system. Anti-inflammatory benefits. Bay-leaves contain a unique phytonutrient called arthroline. Can reduce inflammation from sore joints or arthritis. You can get benefit by drinking bay-leaf tea. It can be even more effective by applying it directly to the affected area. Large health. Bay-leaves contain rutin, which strengthens capillary walls in the heart and in your limbs. It also has caprylic acid, which can help eliminate bad cholesterol from your body. No cholesterol, that's how bad cholesterol is. A study published in Clinical Biochemistry and Nutrition found that 1 to 3 grams of bay leaves consumed daily was associated with 26% lower cholesterol levels. Research also indicates that bay leaf tea may not cause cholesterol. You can get a pleasure. The aforementioned bay leaf antioxidants are also great for your heart health, lowering risk of heart disease, strokes, anxiety, and stress benefits. Baylol is most often associated with herbs like cilantro, thyme, and basil. This compound has lower stress hormones. Bay leaves have linalool too. That's right. It's currently believed that the strongest way to get benefits of linalool is by using it as aromatherapy. Definitely can help too. Diabetes benefits. Research showed that taking 1 to 3 grams of bay leaf a day not only can help with cholesterol levels, but blood sugar levels too. At the moment, of more research needed to be done. All that researchers want to say right now is that bay leaf tea can help reduce the risk factors. Type 2 diabetes, but doesn't necessarily stop it in its tracks. Cancer benefits. There is some compelling research that shows how healing can help fight against breast cancer. So far, studies have shown how it is helpful at killing cancer cells by aiding the apoptosis. In addition, research published in Nutrition and Cancer suggests that bay leaf cancer is well. Other bay leaf benefits. The bay leaf tea all day long and get some benefits. Other benefits much better when I'm saying skin, adjusted in other ways. These other benefits include anti-inflammatories like stopping candida, wound healing capabilities, stopping boils, and even helping with epilepsy seizures. Side effects. As I mentioned earlier, it is commonly associated with other types of plants. However, this listing is only against true bay leaf, which is derived from tree. Varieties like mountain, cherry laurel actually be toxic. So be certain that you're consuming real laurel bay leaf. Bay leaf is what we know is an allergenic substance. Tactical trends and expo breakouts have been sporadically reported. Some people may experience rashes and itchy mouths. So if you get any of these, sadly, maybe isn't your body. Let's try out another herbal tea to make you happy. Well, bear in mind, if you're allergic to other members of the Lauraceae family, there is a chance you're likely to be allergic to bay leaves as well. Bay leaf may also slow down your central nervous system. So if you're going in for a surgery, it's suggested not to have bay leaf or bay leaf tea before doing so, as it can mess with the anesthesia or other medications. Beyond that, bay leaf as a tea is considered very safe when taken in normal doses. If you want to swallow the whole leaf, though, that's another story, as bay leaves tend to stay intact in your digestive system and can become lodged in or even break the lining of your throat or intestines. But you know, I've been eating spaghetti for decades and didn't know that's the reason I'm supposed to remove the bay leaves from the spaghetti. Oh, there you go. More you know. Have you tried bay leaf tea before? If so, do you mix it with anything to make it more palatable? Let me know in the comments down below. If you want to learn more about the benefits of other teas, then watch either of these fine videos right here. Please, be kind. Take care of each other. So get a nice tasty tea. Yes.
Is it for really? I think we've gotten enough for it. We see it, we look for things, we go looking for things left and right, whereas we have them at our fingertips. The leaves, the fruits, the nuts that God provided for us. Thank you for the moment. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Can you hear me? I'm hearing you.
Wonderful. Yes, go ahead.
Excellent presentation. Can you get your for health store? Can you get it at your grocery store? Where do you suggest is the best place to get the authentic bay leaves? I would think that if we go to the whole food store and um um the the areas where they sell whole food and we ask for it, they might have the different varieties, but we will have them. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Excellent presentation. Thank you so much for bringing this information. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Or preferably Queen Dr. T. In what I do is in my driving, and you go to some areas, some kind of a rural areas, you'd find some people sit down, or a person or a family sit down on the side of the road and selling some mangoes or this or that, melon or pineapple or whatever. They're selling some fruits and vegetable and something on the side of the road. Those, is kind of what is the local growers or local small farmers. And those, when I see them, those are the ones that I enjoy buying from. Because most of the time they are, well, of course, they are trying to support their family. But favorable to me, these people don't use a whole lot of, spray a whole lot of things on them produce, right? Because they don't have the money to do that in the first place. And I find that those fruits and vegetables actually taste better when you buy it from those little roadside people, really and truly. So in your driving, kind of look for them. Kind of look for them.
You could also go to the kitchen stores. Normally, the one from Turkey. Okay. In certain towns, you have stores that for Turkish, you can find out from there. Okay, and then when you store it, you talk about storing it. Now, when you buy it and you use it for the first time, do you automatically just put it in the freezer and like in a freezer bag? Is that what you want to do? You use it once. When you use it once, you can't repeat it. It will just mean if you buy it in a packet and you take one and use it, the rest should be stored in the freezer. But you can use it one over again, you're saying? You can use it one over again? No, you use it once. Okay, okay. All right, now how long was the freezer like? How long did it stay in the freezer before you have to get rid of it? Well, I don't know for how long the the leaf has remained in the shop you buy it. Well, just try and use water and care. I'll give it a year and it becomes very good. Okay, so now when you use it, if it's in the freezer and you want to use it, you just take a portion that you want to use and you put it in the and you boil the water and pour it over the leaf for the tea. Is that how you do that? If you are not keeping it for long, if you have the packet and you want to take your tea, for example, I made tea out of Bailey today with a clove. If I have to go 1 week, I'll not keep it in the freezer. I'll keep it where I can use it. But if it has to stay for long, you keep it in the freezer. Okay, so now keep it where I can use it. I can leave it outside of the refrigerator and just store it where I keep my other spices and stuff, right? Yes. Okay, all right, that's what I want to find out. Okay, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. Thank you. You're welcome.
All right. All right. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Very, very much. Is there any hands?
No, Dr. Derek, I haven't seen any hands raised
Okay.
yet. Hopefully somebody will. But if not, I'll say something.
All right. Go ahead, First Lady, Queen Dr. Benny.
Well, brother, I would say excellent presentation. I did not really know the importance of BAYLEAF. I was just trying to find out if by utilizing this BAYLEAF, I found that you can just put it in the water, right? And then I just have to like warm it in the water and drink like tea. Isn't it, Brother Joseph?
You boil water just like you boil water for tea and you cook it inside, leave it for it to simmer and then you drink it.
Does it matter the time?
You can add lime or lemon to it. I use the clove. I add clove instead of lemon because Bailey already has a vitamin C.
So we don't have to put sugar, right?
As I usually say, when you put sugar or honey, I will not say you should not do it to your taste. I don't because I want the flavor from the plant itself. I don't add anything to it. I need to have the flavor of the plant. But if you have to sweeten it, you can use some small honey, that's fine. I will not talk of sugar, not sugar.
Is it a must? I'm not seeing my face, but is it a must that you have to go to purchase organic? Can I just go to Giant and purchase the baby?
As I say, as you follow the presentation, you should look for the Laurel baby. Don't buy just in a daily. They will give you the flavor that you need, but as you also saw in the video, some of them are not very good for the system. But it depends the quantity that you are using. If you just want to take it for flavor, um, that is doable. But we give you the one that is healthy for you. Did that help you?
Yes, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it
You're welcome.
for the presentation. Hopefully, you'll come back with something next week. You asked us to bring something else because you're more.
There are a good number of things, but we should allow some other person to present. I'll come up with some other things if Dr. Derry will create time. There are a number of them. There are a good number of them.
Brother, there's always time for you on Thursdays. If we don't have Dr. Liam to come, isn't it Dr. Derek? Whoever wants to come, that's fine. If not, we need to just get prepared. Anyway, Dr. Derek, I'm just pushing him already. Preparing for next Thursday.
Not this week, not this week. I have Passover coming. I have to go through that first.
No problem, brother. But we want to appreciate you. Thank you so much for the presentation.
You're welcome.
Dr. Derek.
Wonderful. All right. Okay. Well, we do want to thank everyone for the presentation, especially King Joseph. And at this time, we just want King Joseph to give his last final comment.
Okay. For the final comment, as I said, we find that our system needs a lot of vegetables. And all the vegetables that are available for us are very useful. As I said, we don't have roots that we have minerals and all the cell food from the ground. We have to get it from the plants that God provided for us. He told us to eat the nuts, He told us to eat the seeds, He told us to eat the leaves, and even the tubers and sometimes the stems. So let's not look at the plants and think that they are not what we can eat, or we overlook them, because if man has acted on those plants, they have changed it. It is not the same that God provided. Let us take the vegetables that we have. If you are eating, make sure you have vegetables throughout. In the morning, you are meal in the afternoon, in the evening, you have vegetables. That is what clears the system and allows regulation in our system so that we shouldn't have pain. We should put vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds first in our lives. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, King Joseph. Really appreciate it. And to all our YouTube listeners, viewers, we want to thank you for joining us today. Really appreciate it. And so therefore, we will be having a lovely presentation, and of course the mindset, very important. The mindset is very, very important. And of course, come next week Monday, we have Mindset Monday, and next week Tuesday we have deep dive, and Thursday we have deep dive again. So we are here. So thank you all very much. Really appreciate especially to our YouTube viewers. Walk good, take care, and remember to love each other. Thank you.